I said, hey, yo, somebody let me know. We in the backwoods. We in the country, you feel me? West Georgia, you feel me? Big fields, big properties, you feel me? Somebody come in the room, let me know, cause I'm not even gonna start talking. If I'm not even gonna start talking if I know that it's not gonna sound correct, it's not gonna work. You feel me? So you let me know. Somebody let me know. Hold up. Sounds good. Damn, not working. All right. Carmen, let me know it's not working. We're in the deep woods. I don't know if anybody can even get a visual of how we deep in the country right now. You feel me? Maybe the audio might not be working, but maybe y'all can get like a nice little look. It's not working because she gonna hold on through the worst of broadcast. You feel me? So if Carmen says it's not working, it's not working. So I'm just here talking shit to myself, enjoying this country ride. You feel me? Shout out to the country, dog. Shout out to the country. I live the city life, financial districts, penthouses. I did it. It's done. It's done. I need properties. I need that. I need that butter. You feel me? Land on lakes. Properties. Got land on lakes. You feel me? So there's no. I'm gonna do the. I'm not talking about the subject matter because my connection is not good. So I'll talk about it later. About how white on white crime is out of control and it's a scourge on our society. You feel me? White on white crime is out of control and it's a scourge on our society. Niggas fighting in the hood does not affect white people. But white people fucking up the whole earth and the whole country and all these psyops and all these fake stuff, it affects me. It affects me. And I can't tolerate it. These international child touching criminals, you feel me? And one thing like I'm like that. I'm not the biggest fan of this Charlie Kirk guy. You feel me? But that is an example of white on white crime. It's an example of ossification. Who wear the smaller hats on there, who I actually had beef with. For people who actually did something directly to me or my family, not some nigga who talked online. You feel me? That's why you're evil. It's not because you have evil thoughts sometimes or you might want to get revenge. You feel me? You have no reason to get revenge. Nigga didn't do nothing to you. So, so with that being said, with that being said, you know what? I know my connection isn't good. That's why I'm not going into talk about this. White people just want to talk about how they aren't weird. We aren't small hats. We are in weirdo tricks, and you rely on their media for all their information. They show some Ukrainian bitch. They show some Ukrainian bitch getting and this is fake too. It's all fake. They show some Ukrainian bitch getting killed by some schizophrenic black man, and now this is on all black people. But what about the week or a week before, Psycho? You feel me? That's why I don't trust any of you people. Everybody in the masses who's picking a side, engaging in this stupid ass tribalism and shit, you're all dangerous to me. I don't like you. You're all dangerous to me. You're a danger. You feel me? Where we at? Look at this old slave house. Slavery, dog. Hold up. I like this old property right here too. This is a dope little property. They got this shit going on right here. My grandparents' property is iller though. I think the house is about the same size or bigger, and we got 7 lakes. Properties, guns and butter, Lando Lakes, huh? Yeah. Anybody here coming in here right now, hoping for me to get into the straight up subject matter that was in the title? I'm not doing it right now because I'm in the middle of the country and my connection's in and out, and I want to make a clear point. a clear point on that title. I know it's going to incite some people. You feel me? It's going to incite some people. I heard white people were really mad because somebody made a meme. It probably wasn't anybody black. Let's be real about it. But somebody made a meme. They probably weren't black. Probably some white person. You feel me? And they made a meme of, what's his name? Of Charlie Kirk and George Floyd in heaven giving each other the fist bump. You know, a black person probably didn't even make that, dog. And the thing, like, I don't want to start inciting and all this shit, because you can tell I'm like laughing. I'm not angry or anything, but it's just the cowardice of white people, dog. How are you gonna say black people, all right, you're dumb? Okay, you say you're dumb, you're low IQ, you ain't got no money. Hold up, this is that property I was talking about. Remember I told you there was a joint? I had to look it up like crazy to find out what this is. This is that property. You feel me? This is that property. Look at the gates. Look at the gate. No words, numbers. No words on the gate. No numbers. You feel me? Huge property. You feel me? And when I was driving by, I was just getting creepy vibes. You know how you know when white people be doing that satanic ritual abuse and all that shit? You can feel it in the air. You can feel it in the air. White on white crime, satanic ritual abuse, MK Ultra. You feel me? But you can just feel it in the air. You feel me? So I took time to look it up. By Google Earth, I found that, I was like, next time I go by, I was like, next time I go by, I'm going to see what one of the addresses are close there. So then I looked up an address that was near there, and I looked on Google Earth, right? Let me take the next one. Yeah, and I found it. This children's school home type shit. I was like, hell yeah. They are definitely doing satanic ritual abuse in there, programming kids, personality fracturing or whatever, making your little patsy soldiers who you can say went on a roof. This little crazy funny style half a fag white boy went on a roof and busted a shot and hit this guy from over there. Yeah, your little patsy. We know you had your real shooters in a different location. We know. Give me a second, this town is a speed trap. What is the name of this town? This little ass town is a speed trap, dog. You be driving down this road, this shit goes from 25 to 35 to 40, 55, 35, 25. Some old bullshit. You feel me? Give me a second. This is one little town. Look at them. Already read. Look at the police posted up. Let me put my phone down. Hold up. You already got, look at this nigga. Hold up. I told you. As soon as I came around the corner, I was like, this is that only little town I don't fuck with like that. Speed going from 25 to 55 to 45 back to 25, man. That's more white abuse. They know what they're doing. The white people who run this little town, that's more white abuse. White crime, corruption that's affecting me. White crime and corruption that's affecting me. You feel me? This shit's out of control. Huh? I'm keeping an eye out around here, because I don't even want these white boys to see me talking on my phone like this. They're going to be like, pull over, let me search all your shit. You feel me? They're like, what's this? What you smoking? Huh? CBD? That's CBD weed? Huh? We don't care if it's federally legal by the 2008 Farm Bill, boy. We don't care if it's legal by the 2008 Farm Bill, boy. Look at this. Now we back to 55, just like that. You feel me? But yeah, I love the country. And we make jokes about racism and all that shit, but people in the inner city, whites, liberals, all you people in the inner city are the real racists. You feel me? You're the weirdos. And out here in the country, white people nice as shit. White people are cool as shit out here. And if they're not cool, guess what? They're not gonna talk to you. They're not gonna jump out of bush and call you a nigger. That doesn't happen. The white people who don't like niggas, you don't. Hey, guess what? Hey, white people online. Oh, that car's kind of fly. I might have to see if he's telling them to fly. I might have to get that. Oh shit, I might have to get that. I might have to get that. Hold up. But yeah, white people. I lost my train of thought. That car was pretty fire. I was like, yo, I might have to grab that shit. That's another thing I like about the country, and I think I'm gonna have to take advantage of. I'm gonna have to get a nice old school. I'm either gonna get a nice old school in the cut, or I'm gonna find some old ass person that's got like some simple shit, like a Toyota Corolla that only got 1,000 miles on it, 500 miles on it. You feel me? Don't worry, I'm gonna go on this subject matter later, and I kind of want clips and things put together for this show. You feel me? Clips and things put together, because you know what it made me? It made me think about like my other shows I did, which I don't take back anything I said on those shows, and I'm totally still in that mind state. But the other shows that I did, I was being like, if you ever seen Khalid Muhammad on Donahue, when he breaks down like, no matter how you beat us and let the dogs bite the breast and the groins of the men and spray us with the hoses and black our eyes and swell our heads up till we're unrecognizable. You know, after all that, we just because we're the chosen, real, true children of God and it's in our hearts, we say, can't we all just get along? That's what's in niggas. That's what niggas have to fight. Nigga, no, we can't get along. Am I saying that you should fight crackers and shit? No. No, 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 no. I'm saying leave them to their own devices. Because you realize no matter as much as we try to be left to our own devices, they'll inject themselves into our reality. Black bikers, shout out to the country, black bikers. Hey, I'm not even looking at my maps right now. I'm freestyling this bitch. I remember. This is one of the ways I take. Shout out to Oak Manor. They're getting money. Shout out to Oak Manor. And that's another thing. This white on white crime and propaganda and this fucking smart cities, 2-minute towns, 15-minute cities, or whatever the fuck Bill Gates and all you white people be talking about with your crime that affects me. Now, you don't engage with white people. You gotta get to the country, get you some property, get you some guns. Even if it's not legal for you to have guns, get you some somehow and bury them somewhere in case it goes down. And then we live how we're really supposed to be living. Feel me? How I grew up as a kid. On a fucking estate. You feel me? Living the real American dream. Estates, manors, lakes. When you look at my grandparents' property from the on the maps, Google Earth type shit, our lakes got names. Jade Lake and shit. What's the other one called? Jade is the one that's directly in front of our crib. Our lakes got names and shit. You feel me? Shout out to the country. This shit is just. I'm so glad that I left that. I'm so glad that I left that penthouse in Miami. Broke that pattern that I was in for nearly and allowed novelty to enter my life. And I'm only a very small step away. I've always been doing villas in different locations, different countries. You feel me? And I know some white people are seeing this title and they're coming in here like, when's this guy gonna talk about white crime? Talk about it later too. Cause I know there's white people. Yeah, for motherfuckers who claim to have such high IQs, you love to be fucking myopic as hell. Myopic, and you don't understand stats. 88% of black, 88% of black people who get killed, they get killed by other black people. Okay, what about white people? Oh, it's 85%? So 85% of white people are killed by other white people. Why are you bringing up this stat, you stupid fuck? You fucking idiot. You're dumb. You're dumb. You know, and it's nothing.